a project to repair the palace. For this she even gathered a whole meeting. In order to minimize damage to the palace, you need to dig in such a way that the undermining comes from the side. And if you are not careful, this can lead to a disaster, or rather to the collapse of the building. So when carrying out such work in the modern world, this problem is solved by strengthening the soil. Then the employees approached them and said that those they were waiting for had finally arrived. Soil compaction could be done using the freezing method, freeze moisture through the release of cold air. And for this you needed a wheel, and in the Night of Iron and Blood an artifact that allows this to be done has long existed. It was a huge device similar to a funnel called the Heart of the Cold. One of the three products, according to rumors, sealed the cold of winter from all over the world was a certain crystal, a powerful strategic weapon long ago given by the royal family and the Ice Dragon as a kind gesture. In the novel, there is an episode where his dark sister uses this weapon and freezes all the enemy soldiers. Thanks to this, you can win the battle faster. And of course, to use such a terrifying weapon, the consent of the nobles is necessary, and to resolve the issue, the queen even had to resort to bribery. Long years to the queen, now in his eyes women have become even better. If you use the power of this artifact and freeze the soil, then you can safely extract the column. Of course, instead of it you will have to create an alternative support, which will also need to be placed there on the side. Meanwhile, Xavier accidentally met one of the guards of this artifact. He inadvertently looked to the side and saw something interesting. The beautiful girl took off her hood and smiled at him shyly. At that moment, the young man also felt shy. Then the girl waved at him and disappeared from there. The main character also came up and said that his friend was a genius. There was nothing shameful in being interested in the keeper of the relic of the kingdom. Then he looked down and added that it was better to go talk to her, probably missed her. The comrade answered what was meant, and then a question came up: what do you think? That shot is blind. He smiled sarcastically and said that by looking straight into the eyes, he can tell what is between them. The chance of making a mistake is zero. His radar detecting lovers is at the peak of its skill. Xavier